They say love is about connection, about shared interests, about growing old together. But what if love doesn't care about any of that? What if it laughs in the face of expectations? These are not your typical love stories. These are the romances that broke the rules, where age was just a number and the world had a lot to say about it. Some were scandalous, some unconventional, and some defied decades of judgment. And just wait until number one, because that love story, it still divides the world to this day. So, sit back, because this is about to get messy, controversial, and unforgettable. Number 5, Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas, the Hollywood fairy tale that almost got derailed.
Here, please, Priyanka. Priyanka, here.
The moment Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas stepped out as a couple, the backlash was immediate. A 10-year age gap, a Bollywood queen and a former Disney boy band star. It had to be fake, right? The media tore them apart. Priyanka was accused of trapping a younger man. Nick was painted as a lost puppy, overwhelmed by an older, powerful woman.
Well, I said something to the effect of, hey, I've heard we have a lot of things in common, friends in common, and I think we should meet in person.
But here's what the world didn't know. Nick Jonas was obsessed with Priyanka before she even knew he existed. It started with a DM. Nick slid into Priyanka's Instagram messages, casually writing, "I hear we should meet." And then, he did something no one expected. The first night they met, he dropped to one knee, took her hand and said, "You're real. Where have you been all my life?" But even after the fairy tale wedding, people still refused to believe in them. They called it a PR stunt, a phase. And yet, years later, they've built a family, a rock-solid marriage, and a love that refuses to be defined by anyone else's rules. Number 4, Harrison Ford and Callista Flockhart, a Hollywood romance that wasn't supposed to last. One was a Hollywood legend, a man who played some of the most badass characters in cinematic history. The other, a sharp, witty TV star known for playing a neurotic lawyer. Two different worlds, 22 years apart. Impossible, right? They met at an awards show. Sparks flew. But the world, they weren't buying it. Critics sneered, saying, "She's just another young actress caught up in the fantasy of dating a powerful older man." But what no one expected was this. 2 decades later, they're still together. No scandals, no affairs, no messy Hollywood drama. Just two people who quietly built a life together, proving that sometimes love doesn't need to scream for attention. Because real love, it doesn't always need validation. It just is. Number 3, Celine Dion and Renee Angelil. The love that started as a scandal. This wasn't just controversial, it was forbidden. When Celine Dion met Renee Angelil, she was 12. He was 38. Let that sink in. He was her manager, her mentor. He saw her potential before the world even knew her name. But somewhere along the way, their bond shifted. By the time she was in her late teens, the rumors started flying. But for Celine, there was never anyone else. She stood by Renee through everything. Even when he battled cancer, even when he couldn't speak in his final days, and even now, long after his passing, she calls him the love of her life. Scandalous? Maybe. But love? Undeniable. Number 2, Emmanuel and Brigitte Macron, the teacher and the student. This isn't just a love story, it's a scandal that rocked an entire country. Emmanuel Macron was just 15 years old when he fell in love with Brigitte, his married teacher, 24 years older than him. They thought it was just a phase. That time and distance would erase his obsession. But Emmanuel, he refused to let go. Montage. Years later, Macron returning, their public wedding, Brigitte standing proudly as France's First Lady. People called it disgusting. Some still whisper about it today. But one thing is certain. This love wasn't just a fling. It was an unbreakable bond. Number 1, Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis, the love that needed no marriage. Before Amber Heard, before courtrooms, lawsuits, and Hollywood chaos, there was Vanessa Paradis. They never got married. They never needed to. For 14 years, they had a love that existed outside of Hollywood's rules. Even when he was accused, even when the world turned on him, she stood by his side saying, "This is not the man I knew." Because some love stories, they don't need labels, they don't need contracts, they just exist. Some of these stories were beautiful, others uncomfortable. But they all proved one thing. Love doesn't care about age. Love doesn't care about timing. Love doesn't care about